Hello everybody, this is Dwayne at Almost Heaven Hydroponics. It's been about 12 days since my last video update. I thought I'd give you a rundown on the latest progress. My outdoor Dutch buckets are growing like weeds. If you look now, some of these tomatoes is already up to the gutter, which makes them about 7 foot tall. They're all growing rapidly, and I also have the cucumber, which is already about 8 inches past the gutter. I'm going to have to figure out some kind of extension to put up there, because they can probably go another 3 or 4 feet. Typically cucumbers here will produce until about late August, and that's when powdery mildew sets in, and once that happens, you might as well forget it. But this year, this is my 5th year on Dutch buckets, and right now these are about the healthiest tomato plants I've ever had. Typically by late July the brown leaf spot will set in and spread over most of the plant. So far I haven't seen any. Here you're looking at my Kentucky Wonder pole beans. They're not far from the gutter. And the beauty of these things, you don't have to train them up. You just give them something to train on and they go right up it. They're only about, a foot from the gutter. And here we are in the greenhouse. This by far is the best big beef plant I've ever had in the greenhouse. There was only one that made it through the winter, and I've taken about 20 clones off of this one plant, and they're all doing fine. They're all outside, all except one here. If you see now, there's numerous tomatoes. I've already picked about a dozen off this one plant, and I would say there's a good 30 to 40 that's set on and more blossoms. Had to get up on the ladder a couple days ago and run some extra trellis strings because, as usual, I have not trimmed these tomatoes as much as they need to be, so they're branching out every which way. If you look down through here, you'll see these sun sugars. They're taking the whole greenhouse over. Of course, that will generally cut down on your size, but these are cherry tomatoes, so that it doesn't really matter too much. Right here on the very end was a clone, big beef, and it's already got one tomato set on. I just set it in this Dutch bucket about 4 weeks ago, and it's a good 4 foot tall now. And here's my maize. Look at these strawberries. Ready to pick. I better get them now. And lots of mint. I've got spearmint, peppermint, oregano, and quite a few onions. And right here, going right up beside my strawberry tower, is a avocado, which is a good 3 foot long. I planted that last summer, and it's really taken off. In fact, I got 3 of them. And here's my Carolina Reaper. This baby's about 30 inches tall. It's got blossoms on it now. I certainly hope it bears some of these world famous hot peppers that are 50% hotter than a ghost pepper. Now, I've never ate one, But I'll tell you, ghost peppers are pretty darn hot. Well, that's all for today, folks. Be kind to each other in all ways. Have a great weekend. Paholim.